Hey, good morning, Choice Residential. Hope your day's off to a great start. So today I want to talk about how to try to generate more referrals from your past clients right before they're closing or maybe right after they're closing when their mind is really at its peak when it comes to real estate because they are now purchasing their new home. So real estate is really on their radar right now. And so you may need to watch this video a couple times. I'm going to read what could be either a script that you use in a video or a letter that you send after closing. And so you may want to jot that down. So here's the two options. One, you could create a video just like I'm doing right now. And you could create this video leading up to the closing where you deliver some helpful reminders and tips as your client gets ready for closing. So this video could be something like, hey, Mr. Buyer, I'm really excited. We're just a week away from closing, and I wanted to share a couple of helpful tips to get you prepared for closing day. Number one, make sure you've got your photo ID with you. You should also bring a checkbook just in case there are any last-minute incidental charges. The closing attorney will allow you to write a personal check for that. You could remind them of when they're going to get their keys. You could remind them of the final walkthrough. You can remind them of whatever you want to remind them of as we approach closing day, right? But in that video, you could also share this script with them. Now, I'm going to look at my other screen and read this so that I can get it right for you in case you want to jot this down. But before I do that, just know that alternatively to sending this video right before closing or a week before closing, you could send this same kind of language as a letter after closing, okay? Kind of thanking them for the experience. So here's what the letter might say, something to this effect. You should make it sound like you. Now that you've closed on your new home, you are part of my lifetime home management program. Now, if you were sending a video, of course, you're not going to say now that you've closed. You would say, we're almost at closing. Once you close on your new home, you will become part of my lifetime home management program. Call it whatever you want. That's just what I came up with. So now that you've closed on your new home, you are part of my lifetime home management program. This means that I will continue to keep in touch with you to share market updates relevant to your home, personally share helpful contractor and vendor partners that I or other clients of mine have had great experiences with, and I will be a general resource for you for anything that you need. It was my goal to exceed your expectations during your home buying experience and to become a lifelong resource for you. I hope that you would consider recommending me to your family, friends, and coworkers anytime a real estate need arises, as I operate almost exclusively by referrals, and I will work diligently to earn their trust as I did yours. Please make sure to keep my direct contact information saved to your phone and do not hesitate to reach out anytime I can be of service. My team and I wish you the very best in your new home. So that could be kind of the language you use to end the video if you want to send that video ahead of time, or you could put this into a letter format that you sign and mail to them, maybe a week after closing. Or you can make some combination of the two. Asking for referrals leading up to closing is always a great thing to do, again, because their reticular activator is up for all things real estate, and they will be hearing and seeing and realizing that other people have real estate needs at a heightened level during that time as we approach closing and right after closing. So it's a great time to be reminding them that you want their referrals. Now, the key to all of this is to have actually delivered a fantastic experience to them during the home buying process. And don't worry if you're newer or don't have that much experience and you're not sure, am I even delivering a great experience? Well, here's the thing. What you need to do is take the reins of your transaction. And as long as you're communicating well, you're taking responsibility for everything, taking as much off of their plate as you can, giving them great advice. And if you don't know it on the top of your head, going and finding that information and going back to them, being proactive. These are just the simple things that is, in the handbook of customer service, right? Not unique to real estate. But if you do all these things at a really high level, you stay involved with them, you stay plugged in, they're gonna have a great experience with you. So, deliver that great experience, the absolute best that you can, and then be confident and follow up with this and say, hey, I wanted to provide you a great experience. We believe that we did, and we want your referral. So hopefully this is something you can run with. I'm going to read it one more time, and then I'm going to end the video, or you can just play it back and jot this language down. Now that you've closed on your new home, you are part of my lifetime home management program. This means that I will continue to keep in touch with you to share market updates relevant to your home, personally share helpful contractor and vendor partners that I or other clients of mine have had great experiences with, and I will be a general resource for you for anything that you need. It was my goal to exceed your expectations during your home buying experience and to become a lifelong resource for you. I hope that you would consider recommending me to your family, friends, and coworkers anytime a real estate need arises, as I operate almost exclusively by referrals, and I will work diligently to earn their trust as I did yours. Please make sure to keep my contact information saved to your phone and do not hesitate to reach out anytime I can be of service. My team and I wish you the very best in your new home. All right, Choice, you guys have a fantastic day. Go out there and get some referrals.